pass up. He should knock that down. And Boozer, a rugged rebounder and interior scorer with the ability to step out and hit that mid-range jump shot. Interesting to see how he fits in. Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And here is James following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Miller with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Johnson outside. And it's Bryant at the elbow. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bryant's got 7 points.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
LeBron kicks to Irving. James against Johnson. A baseline Jay. And that one's good. James. 8 points for him.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Boozer passes to Johnson. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving kicks to Mozgov. The drive by James. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Boozer kicks to Johnson. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Clarkson kicks to Johnson. Left side, Bryant. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Kobe's got 9. The Cavaliers leading by 7. LeBron outside. Kicks it to Mozgov. Now the pass to Irving. Launches a 3. Second shot opportunity. And LeBron with the layup. He's got 14.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Well, you know, last season the Lakers found themselves in a position they are not quite accustomed to. Last in the Western Conference, a nightmare season for the storied franchise.
Johnson kicks to Kobe. Can't hit. And Cleveland the other way now. Irving dishes to Miller. James in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. James, no good. Well, guys, as we know, there were some low points for the Lakers along the way, losing to the Clippers by about 50 points, which turned out to be the biggest loss in the history of the franchise.
And Kobe looked visibly distraught after that loss. I mean, it still had a backhanded compliment to say about it when he said, well, now I know what it feels like to be a Clipper fan all these years. Gotta love Kobe, always with a way with words.
And the Cavaliers call time here. A different look now for Cleveland. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Mozgov. Marion comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Davis. Ryan Kelly comes in for Boozer. Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. Irving double team. From the stripe. Perkins, the pass to Marion. And a wide open look for Irving. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Irving's got 5.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
And Bryant kicks to Young. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland leading by 10. Irving with the ball. He has 5. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that, it can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
Lakers trail by 10. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Ryan Kelly out there with Hill. Then it's Young. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Ellington in at the 2. It's Young on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Lin. Young's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles.
Jeremy Lin is a bit of a scoring point guard. He's best with the ball in his hands, but not necessarily an elite scorer playmaker. He's trying to broaden out his game so he can play off the ball as well.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Shumpert's got 5 now. Outside, Lin. In the corner, it's Ellington. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries to keep it alive. That 3 off the mark.
And to become better playing off the ball, Jeremy Lin has to improve as a spot-up shooter. He's actually been shooting better off the dribble, but the catch and shoot is something he'll continue to work on.
Here's Dellavedova. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Marion, a screen on Lin. Young outside. This is to Lin. He feeds it to Hill. Pass to Young. Hill sets the screen for Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lin. The good-looking shot from the wing. And Jeremy Lin working with the shooting coach, Clark, to develop his outside shot.
Yeah, he's actually tweaked his release to get the ball off more quickly on his way up. He's still below average from long range, but you know he's going to put the work in.
Dellavedova offline with his 3. little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Young, here we go. Kelly dishes to Lynn. There's a good screen. He kicks it to Hill. Hill left side. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense.
What a throwdown there.
Oh.
Man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Three-pointer Ellington. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Dellavedova. Ellington defending. Dellavedova, the pass to James. Shot clock at 6. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And Young kicks to Lynn. In the corner, it's Ellington. There's the dish to Hill. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margins for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, LeBron James having his nose broken last season by Serge Ibaka. Short of that, he can seem at times invulnerable. His durability, just one more thing that sets him apart.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Marion. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Lakers also making some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill. Boozer comes in for Ryan Kelly. And Kobe is subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Davis with the double team. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And LeBron over his career dealing with a few back issues, but he's been able to remain remarkably healthy.
Kevin, incredibly durable, given the punishment he absorbs night in and night out and the load he's asked to carry by his team at both ends of the floor. That's another element that makes you shake your head about what he's been able to do in his career.
You're right.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 13 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jeremy Lin knows that an awful lot is expected of him. He said, "I'm very young in my career, and because the expectations of Linsanity are so big and the shadow is so large, sometimes I have to take a step back and remind myself the journey has just begun." It can be hard to keep things in perspective, but